Coding here, back with the first video of 2021. Today guys, I'm going to talk about the essentials and the things you might need to know when you want to start programming. Make sure you guys comment down below anything. If you have any questions, I'll make sure to answer them. And I'll also make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe, hit the bell, so you get notified on all the videos I post. You see me looking at my phone or you see me looking this direction because I have some notes I'm reading out. So let's get into this video. Okay, so when I started programming, I actually went around the internet, which I recommend you guys do when you want to start programming. I went around the internet searching for things that could help me, and I really found one which sparked my list. That's why. So I'm going to tell you with the top 8 ones I think like really stand out for me, and you guys should actually practice when you want to program. The first one being start playing games or coding. I know every single one of you out there likes playing games. It's a really natural thing for everybody. Like playing games, most people don't like playing games. If you don't like playing games, make sure you put game lover in the chat. But most people like playing games. So I believe that if you could play games that help you code, that's a win-win for you and your ability to code, because you're doing something you love while also learning at the same time. The second one being to run through a tutorial. This one and the next one actually work hand in hand together, but you have to learn from people that actually know how to code, that post videos regularly on the channel to teach people how to code, like me or any other people. It could be on Scratch. Scratch is a very easy programming language to learn. From Scratch you can move on to Python, which is like it's just like the best programming language out there for it's like a multi-purpose language. From there you go to Java, C++, all of that. Or you can just watch videos on other people's channels. I have many people code with Mosh, programming Mosh. We have many channels out there. Just go watch your videos. Take notes. That's very important when you're learning how to program. You should always have a book with you, because I personally, when I started, I didn't really have a book. I just had pieces of paper that I literally write. I have a folder in my wardrobe where all those papers I kept, and I also have this new book where I have a new book that I play around with me every time I'm learning new things about programming, or I'm basically writing down ideas for things I could fix with computer science. So you should know exactly what type of program you're going to be using, whether it's Python, C++, JavaScript, Django, or C#. Any of those languages are good. So you need to know exactly what you're going to use them for. Are you a game developer, an app developer, or are you into machine learning and artificial intelligence? You have to choose. Like I said, this one goes down with the next one, which is this one. So you have to go to YouTube. Still, YouTube is one of the best places to learn anything from. You just go to YouTube how to program. You get tons, you watch them. Like I said, keep a note and you'll be fine. The next one is to join communities that are coding based. Join communities that talk about coding. You should join people that have the same interests with you. You shouldn't join people that have different interests from you. So you can have friends that aren't programmers, okay, but you have to have a closer circle of people who are into programming, who have a computer sense like you do, because you have to learn. So you have to learn exactly from other people. From them you can now gain your own knowledge from watching tutorials. But based on the knowledge that you learn from them, it makes it easier for you to watch tutorials and understand what they're saying. I didn't really have the privilege to have people around me that do programming. I'm like an only person that does that. But if you are fortunate enough to have people around you that talk more about programming and how to solve problems in programming or teach about programming, you are more than good to go. Next, which is the most important thing. You need to get a good computer, a good system to work with. I'm not saying like just high-end RTX 3080s, whatever. Those will be good for things like game development. But if you are just starting, like, you can just get normal computer, normal MacBook, normal Windows computer, and learn how to program from there. MacBook actually has its own programming language, the Apple Xcode. So you can, if you have a MacBook, I suggest use Xcode to learn. But if you don't, you can use things like you can use Windows, download Python. I have a link to that in the description also. So yeah, you need the resources, and you also need the software. Like, you need software. You can't just program on nothing. You can't program on nothing. You need software. I recommend, I just mentioned Xcode, that's for Apple users. You can also download Python and others on your Apple, or you use Scratch. Scratch is very easy to learn, and like I've always said. Software resources, yeah, those are the two main things. Something that you can also listen to podcasts on programming, like podcasts on how to program. Yeah, everywhere: Spotify, YouTube, AudioMac. You can just go around, type in podcast for programming. Lastly, you save the best one for last. Now the next one is read books in programming. I know. People might say reading books are actually boring. Yeah, been there. But if it's something that you really are interested in, reading a book about it wouldn't be very stressful. Actually, be easier than any other book you have ever read. So I suggest you read a book. Programming, there are many books out there. I'm not sure. You can read a book by many people that talks about programming, and you'll be fine. Or you could just download them from the internet, or you could buy a physical one. So yeah. And lastly, most important one is to start your own project. Come up with your own project. After all, you've completed all the steps, and you are sure you have a certain level of certainty that you are sure that you can program or you can start. You start your project. It could be anything. You can literally just start a project that converses with you, or you can start a project that kind of give you, like, you can start a calculator. Anything that basically, anything you can do, start with what you know. Don't see what other people are doing and want to copy them. You start with what you know. Then from there you can now start aspiring to do what they do. And if it's app development you're into, I think the best thing you can learn how to do is to create a simple calculator. From calculators you can move on to other things like times tables. You can just create apps that helps people do anything basically you think it's possible with an application. And if it's machine learning, you can create a computer that an artificial intelligence that can basically identify animals based on the images you put into it. Or if you're just like an experimenter with programming languages, you can experiment with a lot of things. So yes, those are my top 8 tips on how to program. Your essentials on starting programming. Yes. So if you find this video helpful, leave a like. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and turn on post notifications. Comment down below any questions you have, any suggestions, and any future video ideas like this. And hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And oh yeah, I forgot to actually ask. I'm starting a Twitch channel. If you want to watch gaming videos, if you want me to actually start it, leave a like on the video, comment down TTV Josh. That's the best I can come up with. And I will actually start a Twitch channel. So yeah, hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Goodbye.